there goes a garbage truck. Every day, people create hundreds of thousands of tons of garbage. It's not safe or healthy to keep the garbage at home, so big trucks take it away. But have you ever wondered where it goes or what they do with it? And how do all the different kinds of trucks and equipment it takes to get rid of the garbage work? Well, get ready to find out, because there goes a garbage truck. Oh, hi, guys. I'm Trash Collector Dave.
And I'm Trash Collector Becky, but we're not the real trash collectors.
But the real trash collectors have agreed to let us pretend for the day so that we can all learn about trash collecting and garbage and recycling and the big trucks they use.
Like,
oh, boy.
where does this go?
Yeah, and where does something like this go when you throw it away?
And how about all the tree trimmings from your garden?
Or just regular garbage? Where does it all go? We don't know. Let's go find out. The first step in dealing with garbage and trash is to haul it away in big monster trucks like this one. A lot of things that end up in the trash bin can be recycled, like plastic, paper, glass, and aluminum cans. And that's good for our environment. Becky and I had a lot to learn, so we signed on as trainees with the experts in the city of Pasadena Public Works. We're about to meet our supervisor. His name is Curtis.
I'm Refuse Collector Becky.
Good morning, Becky. How are you this morning?
Fine.
I'm new Refuse Collector Dave. I'm ready to go, sir. I'm ready to drive
Hello,
one of those
Dave.
big machines. Oh, I've watched it work. You know, they have the big hooks on the front, and they go, whoop,
Okay,
then
Dave.
lift the big boxes up.
Calm down. He's just a little excited.
It all falls in the back.
Dave,
I can't wait to drive it.
just a moment, Dave. I'm sure you are very excited about getting to work. However, as we instructed you in orientation that you are to be here at 6:30.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow you're not here at 6:30.
Well, that's when
However,
the sun comes up, you know. We were a little late. We got stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, this will be accepted this time. But Dave, there's a process that we have to go through. And Becky also. We have to learn how to drive the smaller pieces of equipment before you move up to the larger pieces.
Start
And
small,
there's a process.
move up, work
yes,
up. Okay,
yes.
we can do that.
However,
We've
you
done that
will have
before.
an opportunity to work in that capacity. Just bear with us, and I will take you and show you the smaller truck, and we will go from that point. How's
It is,
that, Dave?
it is a truck, though, right?
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Becky?
Okay.
Very
All right.
good.
Let's go drive the truck, Becky. Come on. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. This is going to be good. What? Uh-oh. It's a little tiny truck. Becky, you drive. Okay, check this out. Looks pretty solid. Yeah, I guess we can haul some garbage in that. Get my gloves on. Gotta have safe hands, that's for sure. Oh, boy. Okay, off, Becky. Whoa, wait. Wait, Becky, wait, Becky, wait. Boy, will you warn me next time? Now take it easy this time. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, find the cans we're supposed to practice on. Let's go. Let's find those cans we're supposed to practice on. Yeah, over there. There they are over there. Okay, hold it here. Okay, I'll start with this one here. You just pick it up and put it in the back. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, got that in there now. Oh, now I can't get it out. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll use the proper handhold there. All right, whoa, this is really heavy. Phew. Oh, nice sneaky stuff. Let's move on. We'll do that later, and then we'll get this one down. Here we go. In the back. It's a balancing act here. You gotta be pretty good at this. You'll properly balance it. When I put it in like this and put it out. Whoa! Becky, I'm back here. Becky, stop. Becky, I'm stuck back here. I can't get out. Becky, I'm gonna get you for this. Becky, you better stop now. Whoa, help. Boom. Oh, that's smart. Oh, I tell you, I am going to get you for this. You weren't paying any attention, were you? I'm going to do it next time I drive. Wow, look at these guys. These are garbage trucks too, but what kind are they? Well, let's see. Oh, there's a big sweeping device down there. I know. It's a street sweeper. That's what it is. A street sweeper. These big devices here are steel brushes. and they spin around, boom, 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 really fast, and brush the leaves and the garbage that's on the street up under the truck, and it goes into this device here. This is a big suction device, kind of like a vacuum cleaner you might have at home that goes and sucks up all the garbage. It goes up this big hose here, and in here, ends up in there where it can be disposed of properly.
Good morning, kids. My name is Arnold Gonzalez. I'm a crew supervisor here for the city of Pasadena. I supervise a street cleaning program. We have behind me probably one of the largest vacuum cleaners that you ever saw in your whole life. We use this machine to sweep 70 miles of curb line per day. Our main objective is to keep litter from flowing into our storm drain system, which eventually flows to the ocean and causes major pollution.
Hey, look at this. This is a brand new street sweeper. It's the best one going. And look at it, it's got like all kinds of buttons and switches over here. I don't know what any of them do, but it looks kind of like the cockpit on the space shuttle. I got my instruction book out. Let's see, what's the first thing it says to do here? Ooh, well, number one, always fasten your seatbelt. Well, that's a good place to start, I guess, because you should always be safe.
It is just like a big vacuum cleaner. The leaves and debris are swept under the machine and then sucked up into the back. Then the driver transports them to a proper place for disposal. He pushes a button on the dash, and then the whole back of the truck raises up and dumps the leaves and debris in a proper place, where they're either disposed of or recycled.
This is it.
This is it.
This is the next one.
It's another small truck.
Yeah, I know, but the boss said we had to work our way up, and this is the next step. This is a GMC 3500. It's a real garbage truck, Becky, just like the big ones, and it has hydraulic controls and everything. It's just smaller, that's all.
Okay.
Now, pay attention, because I get to drive this time, so you have to work the controls. Now listen, here's how it works. This one here makes the tailgate go up and down. See? Up and down. This one over here pushes the blade, the big blade in there. Pushes it, it'll squeeze all the stuff so we have lots of room, and you also use it to push the stuff out when you're dumping it. And the other thing you do when you're dumping it is this one right here. This raises the whole back of the truck up so you can get above the side of the dumpster and push the garbage into it. You got it?
So,
Now keep in mind, this is all very dangerous stuff, so you have to be very, very careful you don't get your fingers and hands cut on it, okay? All right, you ready to go?
think so.
Let me close this. Let you go in the truck. Now let's go pick up some trash. Did you? shouldn't have done that. Now we gotta go pick it all up all over again. Whoa, here's a big truck, 15 tons of truck. But even at 15 tons, it's just a medium-sized garbage truck. And look at this. This is what really makes it special. These big arms here. They actually come out like this and grab the garbage container and pick it up and dump it in the back of the truck. And then there's a big paddle in there that goes like this and beats the garbage back into the back of the truck so they can squeeze more in there. And the whole thing is great because it only needs one operator and it keeps people from actually having to lift these things and hurting their backs. Pretty neat, huh? And you know, the whole thing is controlled by this little joystick right here, just like you have at home on your computer. Look at this. Oh.
How are you? Hi, my name is Kim Bickham, and I work for Pasadena Solid Waste Division. I've been here for 2 years, and my main job is to drive a refuse truck. It's great driving this truck, okay, because people come to me and they see me driving this big old truck and they be like, what you doing driving that big old truck? You know, because they see little me behind the steering wheel and this big old truck. It's great. I just love to see the shock on people's face when they see me. They do a double take. Okay, it's a very simple procedure on how to operate this truck. Even though it looks big, it's very easy. What you would do first is you would pull the leverage down to grip. The arm will grab the container and raise it all the way up, and then you will hold it, and then it will dump. Then you will push this up to undump, and it will bring it down to the ground. Next thing you will do is push it this way, and it will release the container. Now that you know how it works, come on, let's go to work. Come ride with me, and we'll go pick up some garbage.
Hold it. Listen, we don't want to be walking underneath there.
Ooh, that's right.
That's a hydraulic-operated arm, and if that were to fail, it could come crashing down on you.
Ooh.
You gotta be very careful around these big trucks.
Oh, boy, I get to drive this one.
Wait a minute, you get to what?
Drive it.
No. I don't think so.
Why not?
Let me remind you what happened last time you tried to drive one of these trucks.
Garbage just like the mail, come rain or come shine.
Yeah,
make sure you line it up properly now. Oops, I gotta bring this down.
All right, pick it up. Whoa.
Wait, hold on, listen. Wait a minute, move it out of the way for 1 sec.
didn't set the brake!
Wait, wait!
You didn't set the brake!
Dave, come on! Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, can you stop this for us? You know how to stop it? Okay, wait.
Oh, this is it. This is the big daddy of garbage trucks. Oh, it's very, very big. Weighs 25 tons when it's full. That's 15 tons of big, heavy truck and 10 tons of garbage. And you see those big yellow arms up there? They come whoosh down like that, and they're kind of like big forks, and they whoosh, spear the big commercial trash containers, and then lift them up, and boom, 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 boom. All the garbage falls into the back of the truck. And then there's another huge big arm in there that keeps pushing that garbage back all the time, pushing it back and squeezing it down, making it smaller. They can fit 70 of those big trash containers in there when it's all squeezed up. And then when the truck is full, that garbage collector takes it to the landfill, pulls another lever, and the whole back of the truck goes up like this. And then that big arm pushes that garbage zoom, 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 right down, and all the garbage comes out in the landfill. Oh, it's pretty neat, all right.
We move up to the bin. This is the fork, this is the arm, this is the packing blade, and this is the rear door control. This is the hoist.
Yep, I think these are the ones we're supposed to practice with. Yep.
I'm ready to give it a try. Where's that thing? Okay, here I go. I finally get to drive the big one. All right, here comes Trash Collector Dave. Watch out. Pedal to the metal. Oh, those brakes are a little touchy. Whoa, those brakes are really touchy. Whoa. Lower the big arm down. I'm lowering the arm down. Here, I'll show those guys. Look at this. I'm putting it right in there on the first try. Wow, I did it. Bring her down. Did that pretty well. Okay, well, I guess I showed them. All right, put her in here, and away we go. Well, that wasn't so bad. Guess I'll make a pretty good trash man, huh?
Dave! Dave! Didn't you hear me screaming?
Ooh, I really shouldn't have done that. Come on, get down from there. guys, this is where all the trash comes after the big trucks pick it up. This is called a landfill. This is where they come and dump it off. And then the big bulldozers spread it out and pack it down real good. And then every night it's covered up with another layer of dirt. And eventually a landfill like this becomes full. And sometimes they turn them into golf courses or parks or places for recreation where you can go play. But eventually, remember, there's only so much room and a landfill will fill up. So you should always remember to try to produce as little trash as you possibly can and recycle as much as you can.
Wow, this golf course used to be a landfill, and below its surface is 300 feet of trash. Whoa.
Wow, this is another part of the landfill. It's very important. This is where they bring the green matter. That means green stuff like tree limbs and garden waste, that type of material. It's piled up over here, then the big crane picks it up and drops it into that big round tub over there. That's called a Who tumbler. And it grinds and grinds and grinds and makes the pieces smaller and smaller and smaller and then spits them out on the conveyor belt, and it makes garden mulch.
Recycling starts at home, and this is where you can do your part by separating the recyclables from the rest of the trash. Remember, it saves energy and helps save the environment.
One of the most important parts of collecting the trash is collecting recyclables, things like glass, cans, plastic, and aluminum, things that can be made into new stuff and can be used again. Here in Pasadena, those things are collected in these blue bins. They're dumped in the back of the truck and taken to the recycling center where they're all separated.
We're standing in a pile of garbage, but this is actually recyclable trash.
We've come to the Allen Company Recycling Center in Baldwin Park, California, where they recycle everything. And the first step is to separate the plastic from the cardboard.
And the glass from the aluminum.
Now we've got our protective glasses on, so let's go look around. Come on.
The first step in this process is to dump the recyclables on this conveyor belt, where the items are separated by hand. This is done over and over and over again until all the different recyclables are in separate piles. Once separated, they're moved into a big warehouse, where they're gathered by tractors and then dumped into another machine.
This is a really cool machine. It's called a baler. The tractors load the cardboard or paper or whatever they're baling at the time into this big unit here. They just dump it in this big vat over here. This is a control panel where everything's controlled. Now look in here. This is the big vat where they dump everything. There's a panel that comes in this way. Squishes with lots and lots of power, more than a ton of pressure, squishes it together. And then another arm comes in this way and squishes it together that way. And then it's popped out on this end and wrapped in wire. And it forms big bales that they send off to the factory, where the factory makes it into new products. And that's what they call recycling.
The bales are delivered to the factory, in this case, an aluminum can factory. Here they are shredded into small pieces and then melted and mixed with new aluminum. Then they are poured into big molds where they become big chunks of new aluminum. By mixing the old aluminum with new aluminum, the factories use just a fraction of the energy and raw materials that it would have taken to make a new can from scratch. Eventually, the big chunks are squeezed and pressed into sheets, and then rolled. Next, they are formed into the proper shape, and off they go to become new cans. Look, brand new cans that can be recycled over and over again. Don't forget, by recycling, you can help save the environment and you can make some money.
If you put a sack of materials like these cans by your curbside, you make money for your city. But if you save your soda cans and take them to a recycling center, you make money for yourself. Here you go, guys.
Recycling is good for everybody, and you'd be surprised all the things that are made out of recycled products. Like these pencils. These are made out of old blue jeans.
And these are out of 2,000 old dollar bills.
$2,000? I'll trade you some blue jeans for some money.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. Give me those.
I'm really not interested. I don't need
Will
any
you
blue
give
jeans.
me those?
No.
Well, we've learned a lot about the trash collection business, haven't we? But there's one other thing you need to know and always remember. Don't ever play in, on, or around these big dumpsters. They're very, very dangerous, and they smell bad, and you could get trapped in one if you're not careful. I said you could get trapped in one if you're not careful.
Dave! Okay,
I told you not to play in there.
You
See?
proved your point. Not only is it dark and hot, it stinks.
Exactly my point.
Well, we hope you've had a lot of fun learning about trash collecting and all the different equipment they use.
If you'd like to learn more, check with your local library or call your local trash collector and they'll tell you how you can help in the recycling business.
And next time you get ready to throw away that can, don't throw it away.
Recycle it. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.